Okay, Buddha said, those who are violent, who harm others, are not followers of mine. So, therefore, practice Dharma. Practice Dharma. Therefore, the Dharma system is a method to abandon all mental and physical actions that harm others, and in addition, a method of accomplishing benefit for others. But I think the most important is the practice we do in our daily life. Because if we practice every day, and then we can gradually recognize or understand the value of Dharma, then you are more interested to practice about Dharma. If you understand what is for Dharma. Dharma is not just something to know, It's for improving our mind. That's why it is important for us to make Dharma a part of our life. I think that's the most important. Otherwise, if our study of Dharma leaves sort of our knowledge in intellectual, not integrate in our being, then Dharma to one side and our mind on the other side, we remain sort of separate from Dharma with no real connection to the Dharma, right? And then it will not so help our mind when we have problems, because we are very separate, far away from each other. We understand, right? We understand about Dharma very well, but it's not part of our life, then Dharma not much help. We have a problem. When, for instance, if you get angry, you understand all passion, the antidote, and you understand how to meditate on passion, but very far away from when you get angry, then do something bad, because no practice, right? No practice. Patience is the Dharma. It's the Dharma. But it's very far away from that. Then when you get angry, even though you understand, but it's not just intellectually, right? It's not so helpful. That's why I think so important to integrate, to mix our mind with Dharma or teaching. Pure realization of Buddha's teachings or Dharma depends upon whether a present mind is subdued or not. Dharma is not external things. Dharma is really something, work with your mind. Mapam Rinpoche, you all know, right? Mapam Rinpoche said that the nature of all phenomena arises from our mind itself. It's the special principle of Buddha's teaching. It is the way that things appear. It is a secret precept of meditation instruction. like the all this appearance of, it's like last night's dream. He said, for example, if other methods are used to try to diminish those appearances, there is no end to it. But just understanding or recognizing that all these appearances arise from the mind itself makes them dissolve as soon as they appear. You understand? We have, if you have a dream something last night, and then if you don't understand the dream comes from your mind, then no matter you try to, diminish, you can't, because you don't understand what is the cause. If you understand it's from your mind, then just immediately dissolve, right? That's why you understand, you recognize your dream. That's why you have to, that's the exactly same. Everything and relatively all this appearance, everything comes from our mind, nothing actually outside. So that's why we should understand that all of existence is like that. It's like a dream. Buddhas, bodhisattvas, when they see all these appearances, they just like dreams. There's no attachment. It's nothing exists. It's just in how you experience. It's everything. It comes from your mind. That's all. Nothing exists outside, really. So therefore, it is important for us to understand that mind itself is the root of good or bad, help or harm, So therefore, we must correctly abandon harmful conduct and practice good conduct in order to achieve temporary and lasting happiness. Therefore, all the afflictions arise from the mind, right? And depends upon them. We act in ways that harm other living beings. This causes unhappiness for others and ourselves, and we suffer. And opposite to that, if from our mind itself we develop positive mental of love, compassion, bodhicitta, wisdom, all this, train our mind in this way, then many sort of amazing qualities that exist deep in our mind will manifest, right? So, good, bad, everything, I think, it comes from our mind. So, through practice Dharma, the ultimate result of meditating is for realizing things we have never seen before, actually, that have never appeared to our mind before. So accordingly, the cause for happiness and the attainment of liberation is the mind. If our mind transforms in positive ways, it becomes the root of all success, inwardly and spiritually. And the foundation for every sort of temporary and ultimate benefit and joy. And if our mind transforms in negative ways, it becomes a principal cause of unhappiness ourselves and destroying others. So this is why, we must bring our mind fully under control, right? If we bring our mind under control, the result is liberation and sort of happiness. If our mind is out of control, the result is samsara and suffering. That's very clear, Accordingly, if we sort of seek happiness within in mind, we can discover ultimate happiness. Otherwise, the external prosperity not only brings no real happiness. I think it depends how you feel, how you think. It depends your mind. I think if you are a happy person or if you are unhappy person, it depends your mind. I think it's not really depends what you have. So in order to control your mind, only the method is meditate, practice meditation. I'm sure you know your mind. Everything is from your mind, but I don't know how much you can control your mind or not. So meditation that's why I think very important. If you study about the Madhyamaka, there is called mind only. How you say that? Chittamat, yeah. Sanskrit is chittamat. Chitta is the heart or mind. So they really explain very well. Everything it comes from your mind. It's nothing exists other than that. If you study that, you will understand how important work with your mind. Everything comes from your mind. Anyway, so that's why we need to practice, I think, every day, as much as you can, every day, and to think about Dharma, the value, and kind of try to mix, try to integrate your practice with your life. Then, will be fine. But one thing you should know that you don't need to push, in your life. Just to relax, right? Just to relax, enjoy the present moment. Because it's only moment you have, the present moment you have actually. Calm your mind. Actually, calming your mind is not the only purpose of mindfulness, of breathing. In fact, when correctly done, the completely practice of mindfulness of breathing brings insight into the nature of reality or the nature of truth. And one immediate result of mindfulness of breathing is that we will clearly notice the objects, emotions, and thoughts that frequently sort of occupy our mind. So just whenever you meditate, it's very important to relax and enjoy. When you cannot meditate, it's so many thoughts. It's just don't worry that. Just to relax and ignore your thoughts and what you are thinking. Be just to relax and enjoy. Actually, our mind is usually filled with so many thoughts, right? Emotions and feelings, so many this. But because usually we are very busy doing this and that, thinking this and that, so I think we have never noticed this. But if you meditate, you are very sort of fortunate to become aware of these thoughts of your mind, and then you will understand how your mind doing. With that knowledge, we will be able to change our mind. We become skilled in this meditation, gradually sort of expand our awareness to be mindful not only of the sensation of breath, but also of the sort of stages of breath. Be aware of what it feels, what it feels like when you breathe in, and be aware of what it feels when you are breathing out. And if there is a nature pause, be aware of this sensation at that moment, and important to enjoy that space. And then you will sort of make some more discoveries, that you will become aware of many things you never knew before. If you do this, you really will sort of discover is that you will understand some about yourself that you never understand before. If you do this, breathe out, breathe in, and pause. I like this meditate. It doesn't matter. You don't have to really sit, in order to practice this. Whenever you do, just breathe out. Always we do this, right? Breathe out and pause, breathe in, pause. This is our nature, our life. But we never notice because we're focused on something, right? Something, and then we just don't know how So if you focus on your breath, breathe out in and pause, then you will understand more. You can do something, right? You can do whatever. When you cook or when you go somewhere, you can focus on these three stages of meditation. Breathe out, just to feel, enjoy, breathe, then pause. That's very easy. You don't have to really let your mind just change something. No, this is our naturally breathe out, breathe in, pause, breathe out. So that's we have to do every day, all the time. That's your meditation. And then you understand, the relationship between the breath and your body, right? Is your body more or less comfortable and relaxed when the breath is long or short? Your breath rough or smooth, So what is the relationship between the breath and your mental and emotional conditions, And so you will understand more and more. Meditation is knowing what is happening, right? Meditation is knowing what is happening while it is happening. It's no matter what it is, So it is very simple, actually. If you are sitting and attending to the breath and you are present with the breath, you are meditating because you know what is happening while it is happening. If you gradually sort of get lost in a sort of thinking thoughts or daydream or, then you are no longer meditating. Doesn't matter you are sit on a cushion chair just like that, but you lost your meditate. You are not meditating because you lost, you may be thinking. People just go to meditate and sit on cushion and then they are thinking. Because they have time now. When you are busy, you focus on something and you are not really thinking, but sometimes just start thinking. That means you are not meditating. Meditating is you understand what is happening. You understand about yourself. You understand what is happening means understand what you are thinking, what you are doing. So I think that's I think very important. We need to understand what we are doing all the time. That's we call meditating. Meditate is if you don't understand what you're doing, what you're saying without investigate, it could be really harm others. If you understand what you're going to say, something before think, investigate, they never harm. It's really benefit. So that's sometimes people just saying something and without understanding, without thinking, because they cannot control the mind, right? This mind is very it's how you say, it's not relaxed, it's not calm, and then just say something. It's very sometimes harm. So I think meditation, if you do this every day, and this meditation or Dharma or teaching part of your life, then gradually, you can change your mind. It's not easy, right? It's not easy. We have so many thoughts and feelings and emotion, afflictions. It's not easy to change, but if you do every day, you don't have to practice actually specific like Buddhist, just be aware of the 3 stages of meditation about breath. Breathe in, pause, out, pause, like that. I think we should do that today. 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. I want you to meditate more and more. Less teaching, I think. Less teaching, more meditate. I think that's good, Can you do meditate in 25 minutes? Yeah? I think that's not so difficult, If you go to Zen meditation group, you just really have to stay sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 1.5 hours. There's no saying, no nothing, right? Sometimes no teaching. You just sit and then that's all. Compared to this, 25 minutes is nothing. So we should practice about this, the breath, practice in 3 stages, which means breathe out, breathe in, breathe out and pause, breathe in, pause. Do this many times, okay? Most important, when you do this, most important is that you should be aware of the gap between the breath in and out, right? The pause, the nature, that's the most, I enjoy that part. Breathe. It doesn't matter. You want to breathe in and out shortly, you can, or maybe long, slowly, and then, but most you have to focus on the between breathe out and in, the pause. That's because there is peaceful, right? Peacefulness. The between breathe out and breathe in. So then you should really look deeply into nature, into your nature. Understand? And that this if you focus on your between these two, breathe out and in, then your mind really is not, it's without, completely without thought. Then you have to recognize that the nature, we call this fourth thoughts, actually. I mean, people think in past, right? Past thoughts and present thoughts and then future thoughts, three, right? But this, I'm talking this is not all of this. Special, it's not thoughts, but it's really something special. It's true nature. True, your nature is there. Breathe out and pause, right? Nature there. You have to recognize that and then enjoy. Understand? Very easy. This is very easy, but very profound meditation. It's very simple. Everybody understands this, but it's very profound. It depends. It's very profound, but it depends you. You have to look deeply into this nature. If you recognize and then you practice on that, it's very profound. So we'll do that, and it's very important in order to this meditation. It's very very important. Just don't follow your thoughts. Very important. No, how you say, hope and no worry. Without these two, hope and worry, this very if you it means like hope means, oh, I can't recognize this nature. This when I pause between breathe out and in, I can't recognize them. What is it? And then you just like this. That's very obstacle. If you hope and then worry and then I can't. Your thoughts come and I can't do this and that. That's also obstacle. When your thoughts come, just to let go. Just to let go means don't follow. It's really very strange. Our thoughts really. Always when I meditate, always thoughts, and then just I ignore and don't follow and be aware of what is happening, the true nature of my mind. And then there is no thoughts. Then sometimes thoughts, and I investigate where they come from. I can't find it. It's very strange. Where they go, they'll just disappear. I can't find it where they go. So that's most important. Don't follow your thoughts. Just let them go, and don't worry if thoughts come. Don't worry. Do this more and more. Yeah.
The breathing, when we're looking at the pause, should we try to hold it for a while? And then if yes, should we try to hold it to where it should we keep everything relaxed? Because if I breathe just relaxed, that pause is just like that. There's not much of a pause.
It depends. You have to hold. If you want to hold this pause longer, you have more peaceful. Just like that, not much. So it's better hold this.
But is it good to hold if the holding creates tension?
No, you are making, not relaxed. You are not gently. So if you do It's not, just very relaxedly, very gently, just very softly breathe out. Actually, you can see how I breathe out and breathe in if you very do softly. And then pause. Maybe breathe out and in very shortly, and then try to hold, between that longer. And then you can feel what is happening there. And you have to recognize that. And understand?
Yeah.
But very, very, very need to gently. Otherwise, doesn't work. Okay? Very gently breathe out and in, pause, and you doesn't matter if you want to keep your eyes closed or a little bit open, but sometimes I do when I breathe out and in, just to keep my eyes closed, and then when I hold between this, then I open a little bit. That helps, because then I see everything's the nature kind of through my wisdom eyes, So it depends. Now,
do you breathe through your nose or your mouth?
Nose, and
tongue.
Well,
No matter.
No matter, but you can. You can. One my teacher says, breathe in and out through your mouth. Precisely open your mouth like this. But if you do this, you have to open your eyes, because there is a connection between. This is we call kind of vipashyana meditation. So if you do this through breathe out and through your mouth, you have to open your mouth and eyes very littlely, and do that.
And when you open your mouth, do you still have your tongue like that, or do you change your tongue?
No, change your. Don't worry your tongue. Just ignore it. It's just naturally. You don't have to focus on your tongue where I put up or down, or just don't worry that. But just hello.
You went to the wrong place.
I did that. I'm sorry. Changing places sometimes not so good, but yeah.
Glad to be here.
But you're on time. We're just going to meditate now. You missed the teaching parts, but that's just fine. Not important teaching today. Just very how you say, fundamental. No, it's very general teaching. So the meditation. This meditation, breathe out, pause, and breathe in, pause. You know that? Oh, good. Okay, then I'm not going to teach this again. So just to relax, okay? Just to relax your body. 1 second, actually, 1 second. Just to relax and bring your mind back in your body. breathe out. You don't have to visualize anything, just to follow your breath. Breathe out very gently and then hold, and you should look very deeply into your nature. And then breathe in. And pause. Very good. Did you enjoy? Or a little bit difficult? You have any questions? Done. Are we done?
No, if there's questions.
Oh. There are no questions.
Khenpo, you say 3-part meditation with the breath.
Yeah.
And I feel 4. So will you tell me, for me it's breathe in, 1, pause, 2, breathe out, 3, pause, 4.
Yes, you can say that. You can say 4, but when I say 3, means the 2 pause count 1. But yeah.
I think when the mind really settles, though, there's almost like no breath. It's just, I mean, there's like subtle breath, but you're not really, how to describe it? Like, I lose the track of the breath. You know,
Well, that means you are not focusing on breath, right?
not focusing enough.
No, you are not focused on your breath. Just to relax, and if you focus on breath, then you will see long, short, rough, smooth your breath. But if you just not focus on your breath, just relax and focus on that kind of very gentle space, then you just you will not notice how you breathe in and out, I think.
And breathe up into your chest or down into your belly, or exhaust down into your belly.
That's another kind of meditation with breath.
As we were seeing now, it's okay.
Yeah, definitely. There are so many different meditation on the breath, right? But this is very, I think, very good one. Usually, shamatha meditation, lots of methods, but practice on breath, I think, is the most one. It's very common one. It's very easy one, but it's very profound one. But most people just focus on the breath, breathe in and out. That's all right, but not kind of deeply look into the nature between 2 breaths, breathe in and out. If you look deeply into your nature, you will see, and you will also experience, and you feel. When that's the difference between you, if you focus on your breath, only that, it makes calm and relax and peace, right? That's all, nothing other than that. But between into the breath, in 2 breaths, the pause, holding, that's give you sort of how you say time, how you understand true nature.
Glimpse?
Glimpse, yeah.
Like that?
Or no, what?
Glimpse, you see it for a second, you get a little...
Oh, well,
Or
that's
creates
its space and give you really brings you the nature about your mind, about yourself. If you really deeply looking into that space, and you will really see it's part of the emptiness, but it's not completely. But it's really nice. Just not. It's more than relax. It's more than you're relaxed or calm.
Did you mention the wisdom mind? Did you mention that earlier a little bit? But is that something that's that's already there? We're just opening up access to it.
Right. It's always there. Wisdom mind is always there, but you have to, in order to see the wisdom mind, you have to meditate on that, or you have to be aware of it. Expectation sometimes also be obstacle, but you realize that this wisdom mind. Yeah, it's but it's in order to see this, first you have to just relax in peace, calm your mind, and then you have to sort of look deeply into the mind, and then you will see the wisdom.
So, if during that pause, that wisdom mind's glimpse, is it the possibility that it can be then sustained?
Yes.
And that, I mean, even though you're not expecting that would be the goal, you can sustain that through the next breath or expand it that way?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Potentially.
Yes. That's right.
What makes that pause in between inhale and exhale special? That there's nothing going on? Because I pay attention inhaling, and then you pay attention more during the stays? Or because you want to pay attention.
Well, you will see if you pay attention on breathing in and pay attention on pause, what's different? Are they same or are they different?
Well, they feel different because I'm not inhaling or exhaling.
Okay.
There's nothing going on. I'm not inhaling or exhaling. That's the only difference. I'm paying attention to both.
Right.
I'm paying attention to inhale, paying attention to the pause.
Uh-huh.
The only difference between the inhale and the pause is that I'm not inhaling or exhaling. There's nothing going on.
Oh, I see. Well, you have to look more deeply than that.
When you say look, what does that mean? Feel?
Feel.
Feel more deeply.
Well, in Tibetan we said look deeply. Means it doesn't mean you see something special, but you focus on more, and you experience more deeply into that space. It's different. It's completely different. Different experience, different feeling than focus on breathe in and out. Completely different.
More different than just because there's nothing going on. It feels different that way. I mean, there's no inhale or exhale.
Something is going on. What do you mean nothing going on?
But when I'm not inhaling or exhaling, that's it. I'm not inhaling or exhaling.
So what? Then how it looks like?
There's nothing going on.
What it looks like for me, Ron, and I know I'm not supposed to visualize, so I try not to, but when I stop, I see oxygen go throughout my whole body, which I see as light, and it goes to my head, and it covers my toes and my fingers. Right. And when I pause, I actually can see that spreading to all parts of me. And then when I breathe out, I can see it all going into my lungs and going out. And that's why I ask about 4, because when I stop that second time, the light starts to dim in my here, and then it goes, I don't know. There seems to be something. I know I'm not supposed to visualize either, so I try not to.
Right. It's not. You don't have to visualize, but it's different. It's very different than the focus on breathe in and out. I mean, when I do this, like I compare like breathe in, when I focus on breathe in and out, it's part of my shamatha meditation. And then I pause and look deeply into that nature, it's a part of my vipassana meditation. So I do this together, bring the union, of these two, then I'm practicing the union of vipassana and shamatha meditation.
The pause has more to do with emptiness.
Yes, the pause is more to emptiness, but not only emptiness. Awareness too there. You be aware, right? It's not nothing.
Right.
So it's part of vipassana. That's why I say if you look deeply into that nature, you will see the true nature of your mind. That's what we call vipassana. But if you don't know about vipassana, then you have to more investigate, right? Vipassana meditation, actually investigate first, and then the result, you will find what is the nature of your mind, what is the nature of the truth. Actually, without investigate the vipassana, it's not so profound. In order to meditate on vipassana, you have to first investigate and find emptiness, and then also the clarity, the aware of the what is going on. So they are different. For this, that's why I like this meditation, because for the beginners, it's really good for beginners, because it's kind of shamatha meditation. It makes you relax and calm and peaceful. For advanced, like you are more understand, this also both. This practice you can say like shamatha and vipassana practice, and then you're doing together, right? So it depends where you are, So then if you don't want to focus on your breath, then just forget it and just be aware of only pause, that space. Then you are practicing only vipassana.
It's very seductive to see these.
Very what?
Seductive? It pulls me in to see the light energy just flowing from the hemispheres. And I'm feeling that that's only happening because I'm paying attention to my breath.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, yes.
But I want to pay attention also to that floating, pulsing light, which is my mind.
It's combination. It's not only your mind, I think, especially if you open your eyes and then you can,
Okay.
That's,
try
yeah,
that.
try that. And then it's not only mind. There are so many cause and conditions comes together and make you these things. But just a good thing is whatever happens, and you just be aware of it, and then really you are meditating, and then slowly, it really helps, whenever you want to control your mind, you can. That's the reason, right? That's the reason we are meditating on shamatha. It's not help you immediately, become in enlightenment, right? But just to do this every day, and every day you will see different things and different experience, some experience are not good, some experience are good. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Most important is you have to understand what you are doing and what is happening, and you have to just focus on present moment, not past, not future, just present moment. That's our life. Our life is just present moment, right? So you are happy or unhappy, it's just a moment, right? So if you are happy, you have to aware. If you are unhappy, you have to understand that. And then you can do more. Why unhappy? What is the cause? How should I change this? So then you first we have to just understand what is happening, and then do something, right? Yeah. So this practice is really good. This way you can practice both shamatha and vipassana. But I don't know how you feel when you pause and look at space. How looks like, it's only you can experience that.
What does yours look like?
Mine? Good question. Well, sometimes very stable, and I can stay there longer. Sometimes no, it depends my mind. But I just always, of course, I've done this so many times, and so I understand the nature of my mind. So this I can see nature of my mind. So this is we call the great perfection. So it's kind of difficult to explain if you never meditate on that, and if you don't know what is great perfection, then it's kind of difficult to explain. But for me, this is really good because this way I can meditate both the union of shamatha and vipassana. So the union of shamatha vipassana practice meditation is the cause of the enlightenment. Okay, so it's a really nothing exists, everything, but I understand that what is going on, what is happening when I meditate on this. Sometimes there are so many experiences. Some experience that I realize more sort of emptiness. I realize that all this appearances not exist. That makes me less attachment. And yeah, I have many experience, but some are just doesn't make sense if I tell you. But it's really good. But most important for you, if you are beginner or advanced, you just don't follow your thoughts and don't worry your thoughts, and then just fine. Don't worry your thoughts and don't follow, and then just feel it and enjoy. Always, my teacher always taught that no hope, no worry when you meditate. No hope, no worry. That's obstacle. So, if also sometimes if you do some very good meditations, then you sort of attached to it. That's not good too. My meditation is really now good, and there is sometimes you can, it's so different, Sometimes when you meditate, you cannot feel that you have a body and mind, That's just a little bit experience, right? A little bit realization of emptiness. But realization of emptiness, much, much more than that. But when we meditate in shamatha, sometimes we can feel there's nothing. I have no body. Where? It's no mind. If you really relax and stable and focus on, shamatha meditation, you can feel there is nothing. There is nothing. Yeah.
You have a strong connection with a teacher, and you bring that teacher to mind. Do you feel like you can actually rest also in their awareness of the nature of mind?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why we do this practice Guru Yoga and preliminary, because this we called meditation, the emptiness, the union of shamatha and vipashyana. We called meditation through the blessings from your root teacher. Only that way. Right, so that's why sometimes I can meditate. I just forget that, just stop and then practice Guru Yoga, and then I do. It's much better. Yeah. All right. Thank you.